Alright, the triple layer shader that we saw in the last tutorial works great with um, recent mobile devices like the iPhone 4S, and maybe it works well with an iPhone 3GS. But if you want to get the juice out of these old Android devices, you may not want to apply textures to the mesh at all, like have the mesh colored only and apply certain details so that you can avoid putting some stress in the graphics hardware of older devices. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a terrain that doesn't use textures but colors for the terrain as it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to these materials folder. You can create the material whatever you want, and I'm going to create a material. I'm going to call it flat color. Alright, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a flat color shader. That's it. And when I create the terrain, I'm going to choose this flat color material instead. So when I hit create, this will create my grid as usual. I can create the terrain, and a very interesting thing is that as you can see, it will create a terrain that works with colors instead of textures. So you might say, so what? I cannot make a game with red and blue terrains, and that's why I have included another tool, which is the painting tool. So we're gonna go to Window, Volumetric Terrain, and we will open the Painter tool. And what this tool does is it can color the mesh, or it can apply some billboard decorations to it. So for now I'm going to color the mesh. It's very important not to color a mesh that once you color the mesh, you cannot apply the triplanar shader to it, because the triplanar shader works in a very special way. So if you want to color the mesh, you have to, you cannot use, once you color this mesh, you cannot use the triplanar shader on it. That's the bottom line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the mesh to decorate, which is this test terrain. I'm going to choose color mesh. The grass color is the top color, and the stone color is the sides color. So I can choose any colors I want. For example, for the grass, I'm going to choose this nice greenish color, and I'm going to leave this default gray color. And I'm going to click in Generate Ornaments, and what this does is this changes the color of the mesh, as you can see. So that's it for this tutorial. In the next one, I'm going to show you how to apply billboard decorations so that these meshes look a little more interesting even in older Android devices.